friends, it's Emily from burlapkitchen.com, where I'm all about simplicity. Today we're going to make something super cute with a Dollar Tree rug and also some Dollar Tree sponges. These are the ones that go to the refillable ones that have the dish liquid in them. They're just the replacements for them. So I thought they look like eggs. So I thought let's put some eggs on one of the rugs. So I'm using some teal paint. I forget the exact color. I'm mixing some of the Tiffany from Afraid Not, and then I had another color that was very similar. So I'm just mixing those two together because it did take a good bit of paint, especially until the sponge kind of soaked in the paint. So I'm just going to start to sponge these all over my rug. So I'm just I put it on some wax paper. You could use a paper plate, whatever works for you. And then I'm just going to keep dipping the little sponge into the paint and then onto my rug. Just like that. And make sure you press it down pretty good. Kind of wiggle it back and forth without picking it up, so you get paint everywhere that you want on your egg, so there's no dry spots. And if you do get a few dry spots, just do what I'm doing and take a foam brush and kind of touch them up. Alright, that's looking pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is dry it quick, and then I'm going to go in and do the same thing with some yellow paint. I'm using yellow chalk paint for this. I used chalk paint and acrylic paint on this. They worked fine. I'm just using this as a seasonal thing. I honestly don't know how well this will hold up, but it's probably, if it doesn't hold up this year, I have no problem getting rid of it. It cost me $2 to make. Well, plus the paint, but I have a lot of extra paints, so this would be a good way to use up some extras if you have them. So I'm going to do the same thing once I sponge them into place. Then I'm going to go in and fill them in with another foam brush. Then I'm going to come in with some pink. And again, these are apple barrel colors. Well, I think most of these are apple barrel that I get at Walmart. And again, just make sure you really press that sponge down and kind of rock it back and forth there to get the color everywhere. Get a few more. I'm just kind of randomly putting them everywhere. Now I'm going to go in with some purple. And we're going to do the same thing. And you're going to hear my dog barking. I'm doing this voiceover and he's outside and he wants to come in. He's totally fine. Half the time he doesn't want to come in. So figures when I'm doing my voiceover, he wants to come in. So then I kind of did the edge there. I put a piece of cardboard under there just to kind of I thought it needed one down there, but a full one wouldn't fit. So you can kind of see how I did those ones on the side there. And now I'm going to give it a nice dry with my heat gun. I'm going to make sure everything is nice and dry here. And then I'm going to come in with some dots. I'm using the back of a pencil for this one, and I'm just going to give some white dots on the teal eggs. You could do this however you want. This would be a really fun craft to do with your kids or your grandkids. You can get like a bunch of those foam, I think two sponges come in a pack. You could get a bunch of those and, just pour their little paints and let them have some fun with this one. So I thought these, for the yellow ones, I got a little daring here and decided to turn them into chicks. My paint skills are not the greatest, but I just was having fun with this one. So I just went with it. I used orange puff paint for the eyes and the beak. Then I thought he needed some yellow dots on him also. And I just went around and put all the eyeballs on and then all the noses. Let's get these on. Get this one and this last one on here. All right, that's looking pretty good. So now I'm going to go around with the white dots on the bottom, and I think I'm going to go back and put them on the top too. I'm not too sure about that just yet. I had to think about it, so I kind of did it in a little here and a little there while I was thinking about it. So I thought he needed a little fuzz on his head, because chicks always have those little fuzzies. So I drew two on, and then I was not sure what I thought about it, so I dried them, and then I kind of figured I would finish the rest of my painting while I kind of thought about it for a little bit. So then I have a big paint pouncer, and I'm just doing 3 dots here on the pink eggs. And if you could get I know these paint pouncers, you can get multi-size packs. They would be great for this. I couldn't find mine. I wanted to draw stripes on one of them, but I was not liking this. But now that I look at it, it doesn't look too bad. But when I was doing it, I didn't care for the stripes. So I decided I was just going to do 3 on the purple hearts, or the purple eggs too. And then I just kind of covered that up. I dried it and covered it up. It took like 2 coats of paint to get it looking semi-decent and back to normal. And then I just went in with 3 dots. You can see, you still see it's a little off colored, but it'll be fine. And then to make it a little bit different, I put some small dots on this one, and I'm using the back of a paintbrush for this one. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And I decided those chicks did actually need some dots up top, so I just went back through and added them up top. You could put little legs on if you wanted to. I was getting nervous about that because I'm not the greatest artist. And then I decided I did like that little fuzz, so I went back and added it, and then that is it. I gave it a quick dry, and that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this project. It is so cute for spring. For more fun ideas just like this, please visit burlapkitchen.com. Thank you.